Animals plus notebooks? A weird combination perhaps you never knew you needed. But now maybe you do? Buying this notebook isn't just an act of selfish consumerism. You're actually contributing to help save the animal kingdom from the relentless march of environmental destruction. And hey, it's a pretty nice notebook too. Hey everyone, today I'm going to examine one of the most eye-catching journals on the market, the Dingbats Wildlife Journal in A5 size. If you're looking for a notebook that combines functionality with personality and eco-friendly credentials, this might be the perfect notebook for you. Let's see if this animal-adorned journal deserves a spot in your stationery collection. When you first get your hands on a Dingbats Wildlife Journal, the immediate impression is one of quality. It comes wrapped in minimal recyclable packaging, which I've already disposed of, already hinting at the brand's environmental commitment. So first things first, the standout feature has to be the cover design. Each wildlife notebook features a different endangered animal that's debossed or inset into the faux leather cover. You can choose from several animals, including the gray elephant, brown bear, red kangaroo, green deer, blue whale, orange tiger, purple hippo, cream wolf, or black duck. The one I'm reviewing today is the gray elephant. And I have to say, the embossed detail is really beautiful and tactile. The cover has this soft, almost velvety feel that makes you want to keep touching it. The cover is made from what Dingbats calls PU leather, essentially a high-quality vegan leather that's environmentally friendly. It feels surprisingly luxurious and durable despite, well, not being real leather. There's also a nice pen holder integrated into the side of the journal. That's always a practical touch that I appreciate. The matching ribbon bookmark is also nice and sturdy and well attached. Opening up the journal reveals several well thought out features. The first page includes a personal information page, a single ribbon bookmark for keeping your place, and then at the back of the journal, there's this expandable pocket that's perfect for storing loose papers, stickers, or other small planning accessories. One detail I particularly appreciate about this notebook is the perforated pages at the back. There's about 16 of them, which allow you to tear out notes cleanly without needing to compromise the rest of the journal's integrity. Dingbats uses 100 GSM acid-free paper that's certified by the FSC and is completely biodegradable. The notebook has 96 sheets or 192 pages in total, and the paper has a slight cream tint. It's not stark white, but not overly yellow either, making it easy on the eyes for extended writing sessions. Here's how it compares to the paper color of some other popular notebooks. Let me show you how it performs with different writing instruments. For gel pens and ballpoint pens, the performance is excellent. The paper has just enough texture to give you control without catching on the pen tip. With fountain pens, the paper handles ink admirably. There's minimal feathering, even with broader nibs, and bleed-through is rarely an issue unless you're using particularly runny inks. With markers and brush pens, there is some ghosting on the reverse side, with the heavier options for sure, but it's still usable on both sides with most pens. For those of you who enjoy adding watercolor to their journals, the paper can handle light washes without excessive warping, though it's definitely not a replacement for proper watercolor paper. Some of these animal notebooks are available in A5 Plus, A4 Plus, A6, and A6 Plus options, while a few of the animals offer some more limited sizes. Thankfully, Dingbats have given you the option to choose each notebook in either lined, dot grid, and blank or plain paper options. Obviously, I've got the plain version here. The Dingbats Wildlife Journal uses thread-bound binding, allowing it to lie almost completely flat when open. That's essential for comfortable writing and drawing. I've been using this journal for a week or so, carrying it in my bag almost daily, and it's held up remarkably well. The corners show almost no wear so far, and the binding remains solid with no loose pages. I imagine that the faux leather cover will age nicely, though it'll probably not develop any sort of patina. The elastic closure has maintained its tension so far, though, like with a few other notebooks I've had in my possession recently, I do wish the tension on the elastic closure was a bit stronger. One of the major selling points of Dingbats journals is their commitment to sustainability. The vegan leather obviously reduces the environmental impact compared to other notebooks that are leather bound. The FSC certified paper means it comes from responsibly managed forests. And the entire notebook is essentially entirely biodegradable. They also use soy ink and recyclable materials throughout. For each wildlife notebook sold, a portion of the revenue goes to wildlife conservation efforts. This makes it a great choice for environmentally conscious stationery lovers. The A5 size strikes a nice balance between writing space and portability. It's small enough to fit in most bags, but large enough to give you ample room for journaling, planning, or sketching. The journal weighs around 400 grams, which is actually fairly heavy for a notebook this size. Now, as far as the value and price point go, the Dingbats Wildlife Journals typically retail between $20 to $30 US. That places them in the mid to high range for this type of notebook. But considering the quality of the materials, eco-friendly credentials, and really nice and unique design features, I think this represents a fairly good value compared to some other journals in the category, like the Lectrum 1917 or even the Scribbles That Matter that I recently reviewed on this channel. Okay, let's break down what works and what could be improved. Let's start with the pros. Beautiful, unique animal designs with great tactile quality. It has excellent paper that handles most pens and writing instruments. It has a comprehensive set of features and paper options for all kinds of uses, including bullet journaling. It has strong eco-friendly credentials, lies mostly flat when open, and I think it has really good and durable construction. As for the cons, it's definitely heavier than some of the competitors. The faux leather may not appeal to everyone, and the limited edition designs that some of your favorites might be discontinued at some point. After using the Dingbats Wildlife Journal extensively over the last little while, I can say that it's one of the more thoughtfully designed notebooks on the market. It balances aesthetic appeal with practical functionality and does so while maintaining strong environmental values. Whether you're an experienced bullet journalist or just someone who appreciates a quality notebook with some character, the Dingbats Wildlife Journal is definitely worth picking up. The combination of great paper, useful features, and that distinctive design makes it a standout in an increasingly crowded notebook market. I'd particularly recommend it if you value sustainability in your stationery choices, or if you're looking for a notebook with a bit more personality than the typical minimalist options out there. That's it for today's review. If you've used the Dingbats journals before, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you have any questions about the journal that I didn't cover, drop them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stationery and gear reviews, and I'll catch you in the next one.